There was a bird named Fleur. She was a beautiful bird with feathers as colorful as a rainbow, and she was pretty as a flower. As with all young birds, when they reach a certain age, she was kicked out of the nest along with her brothers and sisters, and now had to find a place of her own. With her newfound wings, she took flight, flying high above the forest, the wind flowing through her feathers. As day turned into dusk, she spotted a lovely hole next to some rocks. That would be a great new home, Fleur said to herself. She swooped down and hopped around a bit. Ooh, this area has some nice worms. I think I'll like it here. Let me settle into this hole in the rocks for the night, and I'll build a nest inside in the morning. She hopped into the hole, shook her tail feathers, and settled into the warm dirt for the night. Within seconds, she heard rustling. She opened one eye, and then two. Can you imagine 3 pairs of beady eyes looking back at you? Ah! Foxes! Foxes! She chirped as she flapped her wings rapidly and raced out of the hole as fast as she could. She darted across the nearby lake, getting as far away from that hole and its inhabitants as quickly as she could. In her haste, and with the darkness completely surrounding her, she didn't see an alligator stealthily lifting its head out of the water and opening its humongous jaws, waiting to have Fleur for dinner tonight. At the last moment, she saw the silhouette of the gator in the moonlight, and she shot straight up into the sky as if she was a shooting star. Why is everything trying to eat me? She cried as she trembled in the night air and from fright. Will I ever find a home? She thought to herself. With tears in her eyes, she descended on a lonely-looking tree and perched on a lonely branch, as lonely as she. As she wondered what to do, she heard some beautiful chirping coming from up above. She looked up, and a few branches above was a lovely bluebird chirping happily away. The bird looked down and saw Fleur, and flew down and perched right beside her. Hi, I'm Azul. Why are you crying? Fleur looked up and said, I have no home and was almost eaten twice. Azul said, in this life, dangers and heartaches will come, but home is not a physical place. It is where your heart is. What is your name? I'm Fleur. Okay, Fleur. Well, I'm sorry you had a tough day, but you're welcome to stay in my home until you find a place that your heart desires. Azul nudged Fleur and motioned for her to fly up to the branches where she just came from. Cold and tired, Fleur flew up and saw that Azul had made a wonderful, comfortable home in the trunk of this massive tree. Are you sure I can stay here with you? Azul replied. Sure, as long as you need to. Us birds have to stick together and help each other out. Help yourself to some worms and make yourself at home. As Fleur snuggled in her new home, she felt at peace and content. Even though the nest is not hers, Azul's kindness allowed her to know that home is where the heart is, and for now, her heart was here, safe and sound. One day, she will build her own nest and be out on her own, but for now, she had found some peace, and she drifted off to sleep. A few hours later, she heard rustling. She opened one eye, and then two. Can you imagine two large eyes staring back at you? Fleur has really had some adventures, and this is only her first night out of the nest. What else will await Fleur on her journey of finding home? Tune in to Book 2 as we continue this series, Fleur, Where is Home?